So hello, my name is Taylor Carreri. This is Blake. He's going to be helping me demonstrate the 12 cranial nerves. We're going to start with number 1, the olfactory, and you would close your eyes. Yeah, and then close one nostril, and you're going to tell me what you smell.
Coffee.
Yep, good job. Right, and then you do it on the other side.
Coffee.
Yep, good job. Okay, so next we're going to test cranial nerve number 2, which is the optic nerve, and you would do this by I cover my left, he'll cover his right, he'll stand about arm's length away, and you're going to look at my eye the whole time and use your peripheral vision to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Okay, so ready?
4.
Yep.
5.
Okay, good job. So now we'll do the other side.
2. 3.
Okay, good job. And then another test you would do is for visual acuity, and you would use the Snellen chart. I don't have one right now, but they would stand 20 feet from a Snellen chart, and they would read whatever lowest line they could using their left eye, their right eye, and then both eyes. And if they wear glasses, they would wear glasses at this time. Next, we're going to test cranial nerve 3, 4, and 6, and those are the Oculomotor, Trochlear, and Abducens. You would do this by holding the pen light first about 12 to 14 inches away from their face, and you would move it in the 6 cardinal fields of gaze. Okay, so we'll start with that. So with the pen light and follow it. All right, good job. And you would just want to make sure that there's no involuntary shaking of the eye called nystagmus. Next, you would test how reactive the pupils are to light. Here you would dim the lights. I can't dim them here, but you would dim the lights and you would have them look at something in the distance to dilate the eye. And then you would go in with your pen light from the side, which I'll do. And then you would just check to make sure that the pupil constricted on both sides of the eye. And then you would do it on the other side as well. All right, so they did, good job. And then the last test would be accommodation, and you would hold the pen light at a distance, and you would just move it into their nose, and you just want to make sure that their eyes cross and their pupils constrict. So ready? Just follow the pen light with your eyes. Okay, and they did that. So next we're going to test cranial nerve 5, which is trigeminal, and I would have him clench his jaws, and I would feel the masseter muscle and the temporal muscle, and you just want to make sure that there's no abnormalities, and then I would put some resistance on his chin and have him open his mouth, so go ahead and do that. All right, good job. Next, we're going to test cranial nerve number 7, which is the facial nerve, and I would have him close his eyes really tight and then open them, smile, frown, and then puff out your cheeks. Okay, good job. Next, we're going to test cranial nerve number 8, which is vestibulocochlear, and this is where he would close one of his ears, and I would whisper 2 words, and he has to tell me what he hears. So, ready? And then you would do this about a foot away from their ear. All right, so ready?
Cat.
Good job. We'll do the other ear.
Apple banana.
Good job. Okay. So next we're going to do cranial nerve number 9, which is Glossopharyngeal. And here I would get a tongue blade and I would have him say ah. Okay. And then I would make sure that his uvula moved up and that it was centered. And then you'd also test gag reflex here, which I definitely won't do. But if all that went well, that nerve would be intact. Then we have cranial nerve number 10, which is the vagus. And the fact that he can talk and swallow means that that's intact as well. So next we have cranial nerve number 11, which is accessory, and I would have him look up and down with your whole head, and then left and right, and then you're gonna shrug against some resistance, so go ahead. Okay, good job, so that one's intact. And the last nerve is cranial nerve 12, which is hypoglossal, and you would do this by having him stick his tongue out and just move it side to side. Okay, so that nerve is intact. So that is it for the cranial nerves. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.